It's the Temple Owls and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, he is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now, on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. And he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Temple Owls offense will get the football first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays. Might be changing the route. Smith takes the handoff. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finds his man. It's Bermudez. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Trying to get it to the marker. Crosses the 35. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. The give is to Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at. And Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
The run inside. It's Smith. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force them either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They send the tight end in motion. Calls his own number, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USF Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They go to the counter. Got enough for the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And the extra point was good. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bermudez. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Got a man, it's Collins. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late.
Here we go, ready. Go.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Did the work himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
And this guy likes living on the edge, David, because it's boring to just run the ball into the end zone yourself. What's exciting is fumbling the ball, then scooping it up, and then running it in for a touchdown.
He definitely made it more interesting than he needed to, but it shows you what kind of playmaker he is. Now, listen, when he was picking that ball back up, and if he got hit and fumbled it, he had a chance for something bad to happen. But let's talk about the good. Making something out of a bad situation, he's just got that knack.
The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Safe completion on the screen. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They try to pop a run on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Owls are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe a crease. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Clark. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Temple! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Rodgers. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well. Slows down the pass rush. Gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Collins. Makes his man miss. There's some room. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Temple sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He wants to change this route. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to him again. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. He's got it. And he's still running after the move. Finds some room. Touchdown Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Temple lining up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Van Buren. Caught, close to the marker, it's Sullivan. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Will try to get to the marker himself. Picks up the first down. Finding some room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught! And he will score! Touchdown Bulls!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Temple lines up quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. What does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Owls will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexis. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. He's down working the sidelines. What's the latest on his status?
I caught up with the Temple head coach coming out of the locker room. Big injury news to report. Their star wide receiver is out for the rest of this game. They do not know exactly what's going wrong, but it is an upper body injury. I've seen him trying to test out some things, ball security on the sideline, but he cannot go. I'll let you know how things develop here on the sideline and which of his backups are able to step up and help this offense. Guys?
All right, Holly. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Off play action. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll leave it with him. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Smashes ahead. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Collins. Could be an alley. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The option look. Now the pitch. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. The option, he'll keep it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! And the route is on. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Collins. Got room on the return.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got some space. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
He'll try it again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Keeps it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Through a pick the last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the left. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Chase. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll give it to the back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll run the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run play action. Makes a catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Gain of 33 on the play. 1st and goal.
Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Go!
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and it's 4th down. Obviously, I think this is go time. I mean, you're down by multiple possessions. You need a touchdown. This is a short yardage opportunity. You got to go get 6 on the board.
Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Big fella moving. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they tacked on the extra point. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This USF offense will open this drive right here. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Got his man on the outside. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got a little grass. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
The keeper on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They go right back to him. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.